So I figured that since my other chihuahua is asleep in the hallway as opposed to directly under my desk or behind me, that I should probably jump in and do another quick video to finish off the evening. So in this video, I wanted to clarify what we know with regards to the boot prints that were found. Because it seems that the information regarding the boot prints has changed a little bit since the beginning. Seems that a lot of things have changed since the beginning, with, of course, the insert of multiple new characters. And to be honest, I think that by looking at the information we have with regards to the boot prints, that will also give us an answer with regards to how relevant those boot prints are, and I'll explain that at the end of this video. So first up, I want to jump in and have a look at what Janie said during the CBC interview in relation to these boot prints.
Right here in this area here. I plan on putting a pool up this year for the kids. You need level ground for a pool. That's what I was doing. I was leveling out the ground to set up the pool.
And this is the Thursday.
This is Thursday.
Right.
Friday, all the investigators, search and rescue and everything, right around here was where they found the only footprint.
This is where the boot.
This is where I was raking that night. That's where the boot print was found, in the mud where I was raking.
I thought there was two boot prints.
There was supposed to be a footprint found away up on the pipeline.
Right.
Malaya sent me the picture of it. That's all I know. There was a footprint found.
Okay. Okay.
But I'm telling you, the footprint was here. The only one that they can confirm that was Lily and Jack's was right here.
So it was child size.
Yes. A man, one of the investigators came in here and was measuring it all.
So we have Janie here referring to the boot print that was in the driveway as the only boot print that was found. And then the reporter asks her, I thought there were two. And she says there was supposed to be one found on the pipeline. And I said this in a previous video. Saying it like that, there was supposed to be one found, and Malaya sent me the photo, basically makes it sound to me like the one on the pipeline was planted. It was supposed to be found. It was put there so it could be found. And she's very insistent here that the one in the driveway is the only one. She says that twice. So, according to Janie's narrative, we have two boot prints. One in the driveway, which apparently is the only one that can be confirmed as coming from one of the children, because apparently one of the detectives measured it and confirmed that it did come from one of the children. And then there was supposed to be one up on the pipeline. And we know from accounts from RCMP that they could not verify if that was connected to Lily and Jack because it was a little bit scuffed and smudged and affected by the rain. So they searched the area, but they said they couldn't confirm whether it was connected. So Janie is saying this is the only one, the only verified one, fits in that context, in that we have heard from official sources that they have not verified the one on the pipeline as having any connection to the case. Whereas this one in the driveway is apparently important, according to Janie. But is that what the reporter actually meant when she said, I thought there were two?
We only found the two boot tracks outside of the house.
Whereabouts?
Right beside the house, probably 10 feet away from the backyard.
In the backyard, okay.
Well, the location fits, right beside the house. But what did Daniel say there?
We only found the two boot tracks outside of the house. We only found the two boot tracks outside of the house.
We only found the two boot prints out the side of the house. Well, according to Janie, there was only one, and one up on the pipeline. So I actually think that when the reporter was asking Janie, I thought there were two, she was thinking the same as me, that she had heard that there were two footprints found on the driveway side by side. But somehow Janie didn't get that bit of information. And in her mind, there was only the one. Maybe like the one on the pipeline that was supposed to be on the pipeline, there were supposed to be two on the driveway. And maybe someone scuffed over the second one or forgot to put the second one in. Both Janie and Daniel are pretty certain about what they're saying here. Janie is certain there was only one. She said it twice. And when asked, I thought there were two, she said yes, there was supposed to be one up on the pipeline. Daniel, on the other hand, was certain that there were two, only two, on the driveway. Apparently someone didn't get the revised edition of the narrative. Daniel's certainty that there were two boot prints, alongside Janie's certainty that there was only one boot print, says to me that the boot prints were a fabrication. Someone thought it might be convincing to put a few boot prints here and there to try and convince people that that's the direction the children went. But apparently whoever was responsible for putting the boot prints in didn't give the other people the information as to how many boot prints they made. Or maybe the person putting the boot prints in didn't get given the correct information as to how many boot prints they were meant to make. Daniel and Janie both speak with a certainty that suggests that they actually saw that boot print or those boot prints on the driveway. And yet, clearly, only one of them can be right. And since both of them are giving contradictory stories in a way that sounds that they are so confident that they are correct, to me that says definitely the boot prints were planted. And somehow, somewhere along the line, someone got the wrong end of the stick in terms of what was meant to be there and what was actually there.
I begin to wonder